Whether you're a homeowner or you're a buyer that's thinking about purchasing a home, no doubt the question that's on your mind is, how's the market? And even if you're in the market and you're looking for a home, or you're in the market and you're trying to sell the home, you might still be wondering, how's the market? It's the number one question that I get from my friends, from my family, from complete strangers once they find out that I specialize in helping people buy and sell homes. How's the market? So in this video, I'm going to tell you exactly how the market is as of July of 2023. And at the end, I'm going to share with you a tip and a strategy that we're using to help our clients win in this market. So let's go. Now, I'm going to go ahead and share with you a little spoiler alert. My number one answer to how's the market lately has been, it's interesting. And the reason why I say that is because it is really kind of interesting. There's no clear, wow, it's a seller's market, hold on to your shoes. There's no, it's a buyer's market. There's not, blood in the streets. There's no amazing opportunities for you to just take advantage of in abundance. However, it is interesting because there are still opportunities for both buyers and sellers. It's interesting because some homes will sell lightning fast in 6 days, and others will take 70, 80, 90, or longer to sell for not a whole lot of rhyme or reason. It's interesting because homeowners, some of them are pricing their home according to how the market should respond, and others are still pricing their home a bit high. Yet some homeowners are still selling and others are not. It's interesting. Some home buyers are paying over asking price still, despite the fact that rates are at 7%, and that's too high for some people. And some buyers are also paying under asking price and getting concessions from sellers, despite the fact that there are more than one buyer interested in that property. It's interesting. So I'm going to go through a few more points and kind of share with you some data on what's going on in the market, what makes it a little less interesting, a little more factual, so that you can put some plans together. And again, at the end, I said I was going to share with you a tip that we're using, a couple tips we're using to help our clients win, whether they're buying homes or selling. Okay, one of the most common questions that I get when it comes time for people to buy or sell a home, and we're actually in that consultation, is how long is this process going to take? If they're buying, they want to know when they could possibly be moved into their new home. And if they're selling, they want to know when they could be moved out of it. And the average days on market right now is 29 days in Roseville. That's data as of June 2023. Now, the reason that that's a little bit interesting is because some homes, I kind of mentioned this earlier, sell in 6 days, and some homes sell in 70 days or 75 days or 100 days. So it kind of disrupts the average. All in all though, most homes, if they're priced well, they're in great condition, and there's a decent amount of interest in that property, it's gonna sell in about 2 weeks. So take the 29-day, maybe shave off 15 days if you're reasonably priced and you have a home that's in really good condition. Now, there's no doubt about it. The thought that's on most sellers' mind is, how much can I get for my home? Those are the two real questions that most sellers want to know. How long is it going to take, and how much can I get for my home? And as a buyer, the one that's writing the check, of course they want to know what the prices are doing. So I have some good news to report for you if you're a seller. Prices are up from January of 2023. The median sales price in Roseville as of right now is about $640,000, and we started the year at $600,000. So we've seen a 6% increase in home prices from the beginning of the year to now. The good news as a home buyer is we're still down from where we were last year at the peak of pricing. The peak of the median price last year in 2022 in May was $694,000, and now we're at $640,000. So technically, year over year, we're at about a 9% decrease in properties. So as a home seller, yeah, your price went down a little bit last year, but as of this year, it's gone up. And as a home buyer, you're still landing a pretty solid deal compared to the peak price of last year. Okay, we're gonna talk about interest rates. It's the thing that's on every news article, every headline, and it has been now for the last year. No doubt about it that interest rates have been sort of the villain in the room for over a year now. And rightly so. I mean, they spiked from 3.5% up to 7% very, very quickly, and that caused a lot of disruption last year. Well, this year, it's not causing as much disruption. In fact, rates have been hovering in the 7% range for quite some time. And while we've all been spoiled by these historically low interest rates, I'm constantly reminded by my grandparents and my parents that 7% is not all that bad. In fact, it could go up. So a lot of home buyers that want a home, they have valid reason to have a home, they have the money to afford the purchase, and they can afford the monthly payment right now, they're still moving forward. So did we see a decrease in home buyers due to interest rate increase? Yep, we did. But we're still seeing buyers continuously move forward, continue to buy, disregarding the current interest rate, and they're all hoping that eventually they'll be able to refinance that property, which most likely they will. And now the big question, and the one that I'm most passionate about, but honestly, it's a bit long-winded. So I promised you I'd give you some tips and tricks on how to be successful and what our clients are doing to win in this market. And I will, I'm gonna deliver on that. You're going to likely need to go and learn more through some of our videos, because there's just no way that I can turn this quick market update into a full-blown strategy session on how you can win in today's market. But I'm gonna give you some of the tips, at least a high level, and then you can choose which ones you want to dive deeper onto, and you can go check out our video, or you can just reach out to me and schedule a consultation. Now, one of the things that I'm most excited about sharing, it's a sneaky, ethical trick that we've been using and have seen success over the last couple of months with helping our clients, is presenting our offer. In today's market, we are having some properties that are receiving multiple offers, and we have buyers that are looking to purchase a home. Now, it's been kind of a crazy disruptor because, they went from seeing properties that were a little bit overpriced and slashing their price and offering big concessions in order to sell, and to now having to compete with multiple buyers and figure out, how does this all make sense? Well, the reality is that some sellers have reduced their price enough to where now the price is really attractive, and buyers want to buy a home that is priced with an attractive price. So we've had to compete with multiple offers. Now, we're not talking about 12 or 20, 40 offers, although there have been some homes that we've competed with that had, the last one that we competed with a big amount like that, had 34 offers on it. That's kind of a bidding situation. They priced it at $300,000. Come to find out it was going into contract at $450,000, which is about the value of it. But anyhow, I digress. Let me tell you about a strategy that we're using. What we're doing is presenting offers directly to the seller. I appreciate and respect nearly every real estate agent that we work with. Most of us are in the business to help our clients and have an ethical and responsibility to protect the best interests of our clients. However, there are some opportunities where my presentation of the offer may better serve their client, and not to mention, it's going to serve my client better. So we put together 2 deals this year where we actually presented the offer directly to the seller. And then from there, not only did we present the offer directly to the seller with the blessing of the agent, but we even sent it out for signatures directly to the seller to make that offer acceptance process really, really simple. I think of one that comes to mind, which was a competitive situation. We knew if we let it ride out the weekend, we were going to get into multiple offers. And our buyer, who was maybe not the best buyer on paper in terms of down payment and stuff like that, there's a chance that they can miss out. So what we did, we presented the offer, we got the okay from the agent, we got the contact information, we sent it out for signatures, and we got the offer accepted before the open house was scheduled. That was a big win for the buyer that we were working with. Okay, now you may have heard me talk about this before if you've watched any of my other videos, but Love It, Then List It by the Goolsby Group, a service that we offer and sort of a product or option, has now made its way back onto the scene after a few years of really just having a hard time competing due to the amount of demand and buyer competition that we had. So Love It Then List It is a program where you prepare your home for the market, you get it ready to hit the market, and then you wait. You wait until you find the perfect home that you want, and then we negotiate either a contingent offer or we get your offer accepted that's not contingent upon the sale of the home, and then sell the home once you've moved into the new one. The benefit there is you haven't moved out of your home, so it looks nice because all your furniture is in it and you have good furniture. The benefit there is you're ready to put your home on the market right away. And mainly who that serves is the people that maybe have to put their home on the market in order to buy the next one. But no seller in their right mind is going to wait 1, 2, 3 weeks just for you to put your home up on the market, even if theirs isn't in high demand. They're just not going to do it. So Love It Then List It for our sellers has come back in full force. We're geared up. It's the reason that we have so many people that are in our queue right now, kind of waiting for the one, and we have listings that they have to hit the market in order to make that next move. So presenting offers directly to the seller and Love It Then List It are winning big for our clients right now. And I think it's going to be for the next, few months at least. Hey, that's all for the July market update. I hope you found value in this. If you know somebody that's thinking of moving to Roseville, or if you know someone that already lives here, has a home, and is maybe thinking about upgrading, downsizing, making a move, and would find value from this video, at least knowing what's going on in the market and the answer to how's the market, then I'd encourage you, please share this video with them. I'm Jeff Goolsby from the Goolsby Group. It's my mission to help people win in real estate, and I hope that I'm able to help you or a friend or family member win when the time is right as well. Thanks for watching.